Hey guys, happy Wednesday. I don't know about you guys, but for me here in Michigan, it's Carrie. It is rainy, and with our summer, it really hasn't been a summer. It has been maybe we have one nice day and then we have a rainy or a cloudy day. So I am really looking forward to having some nice days. So I wanted to talk to you guys about vulnerability and masks. And I feel that life is too short to live behind a mask. And I think vulnerability to me is not winning or losing, but having the courage to and show up and be seen for what you are, and not having to have no control over what's to come, but like being vulnerable and not showing that weakness, but being great, showing that greatness for what you are measured for your having courage for that, and showing that your vulnerability, having that courage to show up and be seen for that, and not having to worry about like what that outcome is going to be when you're showing your true self. And so often having that courage to just show up, and it takes great strength to be the one who allows yourself to be in touch with yourself, to be yourself. Because I think in today's society, I know I've talked to you guys up before, but people live behind masks. They think they can't be themselves because people want them to be somebody else. And I think it's hard for people to truly be themselves and to put themselves out there. To make yourself vulnerable, I think, is a beautiful thing. There is a word for it. It's called authenticity, and let people see the real you. You can be imperfect and be imperfect is still being perfect. To be flawed, quirky, weird is still so beautiful. And I think being perfectly imperfect is awesome, because that's what's so magical about being you. Maybe life isn't about avoiding the bumps and the bruises. It's about collecting the scars along the way and proving that you showed up for something, and showing that you were vulnerable and you put yourself out there. And in our culture, we so often associate vulnerability with emotions, and we want to avoid that fear and that shame of and uncertainty. And we often lose sight of the fact that we were vulnerable and we put ourselves out there. And it's also like such a joy to be able to do that and be belonging to ourselves, and creating that love and that joy of doing that. And I think it is so awesome when you really get to know somebody and they are vulnerable and put themselves out there, because it's not very often that you find somebody that is real. Staying vulnerable is a risk, and not very many people are willing to take that risk. We have to want to take it, and we want to experience a connection with somebody. And when you do find that connection with somebody, it's because they are being vulnerable and they are being real. And so I just wanted to come to you guys on this Wednesday and talk to you about that people who are living behind masks, we can see through them. And when you are being vulnerable and open yourselves up to life in itself, and are making that connection with people, they can feel it. It's real. And I just wanted to tell you guys that I hope you have your beginning of your week has been awesome, and we are halfway through, and we have almost made it through the rest of the week. So I hope you have a great day. Thanks.